Dumelang Sanbonan Marise. Hello guys, my name is Lisa and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first true crime story that I'll be sharing with you, and today we are touching on true crime in South Africa. This case is fairly new, so it's still an ongoing case. Today we are going to be talking about the story of Zakithi Ndaba and Aviwe Poswa. This case happened March 7th, 2025, and it's still undergoing court processes. So all these are still allegations. This is the story of Zakithi Ndaba, a young, beautiful, ambitious, full of promise, former journalism student, turned chef and entrepreneur, a mother, a daughter, a sister. But on March 7th, 2025, her life was senselessly cut short in her own apartment in Sunninghill, Johannesburg. Zakithi Ndaba, a 27 years old, beautiful, born in KwaZulu-Natal, raised dreams in her heart. She studied journalism and media studies, but during COVID, she found her passion for food as she started spending more time in the kitchen with her sister and decided to follow her passion into a career, becoming a qualified chef at Trump's Grill House in Sandton. Alongside that, she co-owned a small sauce business called Intombizi Akiti with her sister. She was creative, entrepreneurial, driven. She was also a mother to a little girl and loved by many. Her family say she had so much to live for: her daughter, her business, her future. Behind the bright future was a darker reality. Zakithi was in a relationship with Aviwe Poswa, 29, who was the father of her child. As many relationships, it all started good, being showered with gifts and showing each other so much love. But family and friends say the relationship later on turned very abusive. First once a month and then escalating to once a week. They say that Poswa bought a gun and Zakithi became very frightened. She reached out to friends, but yet she held on hoping for a better time. I know most people might ask why Zakithi stayed in an abusive relationship for so long, but we also have to understand that it honestly isn't easy to live an abusive relationship because it's not always constant abuse. It's abuse and then a moment where you are being showered with gifts, showered with love, and it gets you confused to a point where you're like, but he is a good person, he loves me and he treats me right. And then he goes back to his abusive ways. So he plays mind games with you and it's difficult for you to live. I'm not encouraging people to stay in abusive relationships, but I'm trying to make you guys understand why people would stay in abusive relationships. I haven't experienced it, but from my research, that's what I found out. On the evening leading up to her death, something changed. Her car's tracking device was removed, and her mother couldn't reach her, and that raised alarms. On Friday, March 7th, 2025, at her apartment block, the high-rise building known as the Apollo Sunninghill in Sandton, Johannesburg, Zakithi was inside her apartment. Her mother's calls were unanswered. The tracking device on her car had been disabled, and a few hours later, police discovered her lifeless body with a gunshot wound. She was only 27 years old with a young daughter. The suspected killer, her own partner, fled the scene, allegedly in Zakithi's car, removing the tracking device to avoid detection. A nationwide manhunt was launched by the South African Police Service for Poswa, who was believed to be the last person to see Zakithi alive. Poswa, it is said, Poswa's mother, a doctor, sent Poswa money telling him to go to Mozambique, basically telling her son, Aviwe Poswa, to flee to Mozambique. He eventually handed himself over on March 16th, 2025 and appeared before the Alexandra Magistrates Court on March 20th. He was shockingly granted bail or 5,000 rand. The family was stunned. You can only imagine. The family was stunned, angry, and shocked. They were in disbelief because this was a premeditated murder. And they say this is a failure of the justice systems. Advocacy groups say Zakithi's murder is not isolated. It shines a harsh light on the broader crisis of gender-based violence in South Africa. Zakithi's story could be any woman's story: ambitious, hopeful, loving, yet vulnerable in a system that often fails to protect. In South Africa, thousands of women face violence at the hands of partners or ex-partners every year. Her daughter, her family, her business, all left in limbo. The question is, how many more lives will be lost before we change the systems that allow this brutality to continue? This is a call to all of us to speak out, to support survivors, to demand accountability and reform. Zakithi Ndaba had so much more ahead of her. Let her life not fade into just another headline. If you're in a relationship where you feel unsafe, you are not alone. You deserve protection. You deserve to live. Share this story. Use hashtag justice for Zakithi. Support organizations working to end gender-based violence, because no one should lose their life for loving, trusting, hoping. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe for more stories that matter.
Sanibonani. My name is Ndaba. This is not usually what I usually post, but yeah. I am trying to, I don't know, but I need your help. My sister, Zakithi Ndaba, she's the Zakithi in Tombi Zakithi. She's the Zakithi. She was horribly, brutally killed by the father of her child, Avio Posa. He shot her, did horrible things before that. He shot her. He left her to die, took her car, because they lived in Joburg, she lived in Joburg, took her car, drove down to Durban, tried to take out the tracker from the car, but luckily, we found out. I'm lost in life right now because I lost a part of me that I don't know if it would ever be filled again. He took away something that, I've been asking people to give me time, but I see that the more time I take for myself to just, because I feel like I'm in a dream and I'm just seeing all of this and I'm just gonna wake up and, but again, so, Aviwe unalived my sister. He has previous charges of unaliving someone, allegedly. We are supposed to put the alleged part so we don't get in trouble. He has rape cases, allegedly. The dockets go missing because his family has money. So he's unalived someone before, docket went missing. He's raped, docket went missing. And he's done it again with my sister. The family apparently has some influential in what. That's cool. So he's, I don't know. So his mom, Amandis, she's the one funding all these amazing things that his child is doing. She tried to get him a bus ticket to go to Mozambique before he handed himself, and because he's the trash bag that he is, he drank and did, substances with the money, and he didn't leave. And then he handed himself in, and he said that he mistakenly unalived my sister. It was a mistake. He didn't mean to. In his mistake, if it was a mistake, would he not have called the police? If it was a mistake, why take her car and drive all the way to you know, to Durban, take out the track and all that kind of stuff. But it's fine. But his mom is funding all of that. Even the other cases, the unaliving of the other girl, allegedly, the rape, allegedly, you know, she's funding that. She's a doctor, by the way. She's a doctor. Mandy's a boss. She's a doctor. I really hope she's not unaliving, you know, patients, because I don't think we want that type of person in our health system or in our health department. I don't understand. His family is still trying to cover it up. So now, because of the influence that they have, he got bail. There's footage of him driving her car, taking her car. You know, he's done horrible things to her during the relationship, and he's threatened to take the child away because Zakithi is a baby and they've got money. So yeah, he always threatened to take the child away. There's messages from her friends, you know, saying that she wanted to leave so badly, but all the time she threatened him. He abused her badly. There's pictures, there's so much. So I'm asking you to please repost, share, because if he's done it so many times, he's probably gonna do it again. His mom, wow, that's the woman that you are. That's the doctor that you are. His family, that's the family that you guys are. I'm not gonna cry on the internet because my sister would probably be like, girl, no, but I need your help. To his friends that hit him because he ran for a few days after he did what he did, he ran away. When he, you know, unalived her, he put a towel so that the blood doesn't seep out. He charged her phone so that if we call her, the phone rings. That's how took her car. There's videos of him getting into a car at the flat that she lived in. Yeah, he took her car because he doesn't have a car. Yeah, and his mother is funding all of this. His mother is basically saying, you know what, I'm a love a serial killer. I'm a take care of him, and the government and our justice system is just. So I'm asking you to please, can we stop this man? Can we? It's not even a man. I apologize, because men don't do what he did. Men don't do what he did. You don't unalive the mother of your child. Someone is taking care of your child. You don't do that. To his friends, the ones that, you know, hit him while all of this was happening, especially to Ulandi, because he knows me. I saw the messages. I saw how you were like, ha 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 ha, he's caught, he's in jail. You were laughing while we buried our sister. And I'm hoping that with that hey 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 ha ha, that he doesn't do it to you or to your sister. I'm hoping to his family that, you know, and maybe one day, because I don't think he's okay. I hope he doesn't unalive one of you, because if you guys are harboring someone who's done this before, he's definitely gonna do it again. And I really hope that he does not put you through what he's put my entire family. And to the justice system, please tag Ubaba Mkhonazi. Please tag him, please show him, because we have evidence, we have everything. But again, because they've got money, they've got influence, they've got whatever. Yeah. I am not someone who hates. I am not someone on Intlizembe. If you know me, you know. Zakithi is not someone who has that. She's, you know. But I'm making this video to ask for your help. I still need time, because I really don't know what's going on in life right now. Everything is just, I don't want to get poor. But he needs to be stopped, because his family is gonna.
Some rice. Okay, I need to go. I'm late for work, but I wanted to do a taste tester with you guys from what I had made. It's too good. With my spoon.